It's a fantastic day today, and we've got an amazing guest at a podcast. Welcome to Bangalore's real estate podcast, that is Unlock Real Estate.
65% of Karnataka stays in Bangalore alone.
Chennai, Mumbai, it is there, but why Bangalore traffic is targeted?
Bangalore is the cheapest place.
You should look to build your relationship.
So legal is very important. Understand the law because there are so many factors here. Real estate is one sector where you will never ever lose money if you have done your investment sensibly with proper legal documentation. We don't believe in numbers, we believe in quality. Especially BRAI, I would tell you, BRAI is not an organization, it's a netted family.
You rather go to Bangalore Realtors Association, go to their website, all the members are there, pick and choose whom you want to deal according to the area.
Beauty of the organization, we help each other, we coordinate with each other, we do business with each other. Actually, I would say in India, for the next 20 years, there is no looking back. There is growth and growth.
Today, we've got NA Afzal. He owns Homemakers Realty. He is also the president of BRAI. BRAI is Bangalore Realtors Association. He's been always the governing body of NAR India, as well as in the part of FIAPC India. Welcoming Mr. Afzal bhai.
Thank you.
Can I address you as Mr. Afzal or Afzal?
What you can address me as Afzal.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Umar.
Fantastic.
Thank you for the invitation, and I'm glad.
Welcome to have you on the thing set here. So, going forward, can you tell something about BRAI? What is Bangalore Realtors Association?
Bangalore Realtors Association, I'll make it short because we don't have much time. See, it was actually a dream of an organization with ethical practices, with accountability, with transparency. Because those days, if you see about 25, 28 years back, real estate sector was not organized. Okay. And people had different ideas about real estate agents. So to streamline that and, to remove this myth of realtors, a few individuals like our founders, Mr. Farooq Mahmood and Mr. Irshad Ahmad and Mr. Hussain Said, Feroz and others, a few individuals got an idea that we should form an organization which will have ethical practices, transparency and accountability. And that is what Bangalore Realtors Association India was formed.
How many members today? How are they doing today?
We have close to about 250 members and we are very selective. We have most of the veteran members here.
Yeah.
We don't believe in numbers, we believe in quality. So we have about 250 quality members.
I think that's great. To have quality members is much better than having 500, 600.
That was the idea.
Non-attending members. It's good to have that, right? So, as BRAI or as president of BRAI, what is your future seeing? For Bangalore real estate.
Bangalore real estate sector is one which would never stop. People say God has stopped making land. So it's true fact. So real estate sector, there is no looking back at all. Especially, I would say in India, for the next 20 years, there is no looking back. There is growth and growth in every sector, not only in real estate. So real estate is a part of it. So there is no way that, the real estate sector will suffer in any manner. Yes, there are certain policies and reforms which government has to do and they are working towards it. They are very seriously working towards it. They definitely want to reform certain policies and bring real estate sector into a sector where the ease of doing business should be there.
So it's true that, I was at Brigade's launch a couple of weeks back and the top management believe and not believe 100% trust that for the next 15 years, the India real estate is going to just see upward trend. Is that true? You back that up?
That's very true. See, because India, if you see the shorting of housage, the houses in India, we have a shortfall. We are not able to give the kind of houses what we have to give to the people, and this industry has to grow, like I told you, and I'm telling you time and again. I've been talking in various programs. I've been telling people there is no looking back for next 20 years in this sector. Not only in this sector, in many sectors. Because see, the young population, what we have, see, India boasts of a great young population, and these minds, great minds, are working towards it, and India will grow, and it's a growth story. A lot of urbanization which is happening, if you see, and you'll be shocked to know that if I tell you, 65% of Karnataka stays in Bangalore alone.
Okay.
So now the government is trying various policies. See, they want to decongest the cities, and that's why
and develop the tier 2 cities,
yes,
and so on.
Cities,
I think you've been very actively working with Tumkur, right? Tumkur, you've done some good work.
Tumkur, see, tier 2 cities are definitely picking up. See, government is also putting their efforts to do the infrastructure and sustainability there, so that people also have to move out of Bangalore. We have to decongest the city. So, and government is seriously working towards it. And you will see the growth in these sectors very soon. These sectors
because the smart city tenders have come
smart
in.
Cities are there,
the roads have been developed. Infrastructure is coming up, and so on.
A lot of policies have been changing towards it, and government is working towards it. And I see that India will be definitely a different story next
As
year.
Bangalore is concerned, I've seen a lot of clients always saying, "Oh, Bangalore is very expensive housing. The rents are very high. To purchase, it's very high. The land rates are high. Whereas if you go to maybe Chennai, Hyderabad, outskirts of Pune, you might get something at a much lower price." You think it is as the pricing is a bubble, or will it go away? What is going to happen?
See, the prices cannot be a bubble. If you see that way, I will tell you, Bangalore is the cheapest place for real estate, even today. If you compare with Delhi,
Bombay,
Gurgaon, Bombay, these places, you see Bangalore is a beautiful city. Let us not compare it with other cities like Hyderabad and Chennai, yes. But Bangalore, definitely, if you look at that way, it's a place you still...
Maybe they're not looking at the right place.
We still have affordability, and the urbanization which is happening, it cannot be a bubble at all. I mean, there is nowhere. Bangalore, the beauty of Bangalore is it's got a very steady growth. The scale doesn't, the graph doesn't go up and down. It's a very slow
I think
growth.
your experience of 3 decades of real estate, I think you've seen.
I've never seen a recession in Bangalore, to be honest.
The price correction, I think.
Price correction,
yes, has been, but not as a thing
like that. And Bangaloreans also have holding capacity. So,
which part of Bangalore are like hidden gems? Something is very nice, but people have, not explored that particular area. Like, maybe coming up in the next.
ORR, Outer Ring Road.
Outer Ring Road, okay.
These are the sectors which are definitely going to develop in future. Of course, you have Whitefield, you have Sarjapur, you have Hoskote.
Now Sarjapur is touching still Tikturpati and those areas.
Areas. So these are the areas which are going to develop, and I'm sure
your favorite area, which is your you say, wow, this location. If anytime have the opportunity to move, I move to this particular place in Bangalore. What is your...
See, outskirts, definitely. Outskirts have a future. See, it makes sense investment-wise also if you are putting your money there. That's going to grow. And any of these places, if you see the Devanelli sector also, there's a lot of development which is happening. If you see towards Nandi Hills also, there's a development which is happening. Sarjapur development is happening. Every corner of Bangalore is developing. Bangalore is expanding, So
exactly. Any such thing that you would want to change, a myth about Bangalore, what an outsider knows as a myth, but it is not. Whether be with agents, or be with developers, or be with land, or be with apartments. What is that myth that you would say it's not true?
The people see.
Like we have, they say traffic. Which cities doesn't have traffic? I was in Hyderabad, traffic is quite worse. Chennai, Mumbai, it is there, but why Bangalore traffic is targeted?
Let's see what will happen. That's the core area where the government is focusing now. If you understand, if you
traffic management
read well, they want to decongest Bangalore. They want to decongest Bangalore because Bangalore at that part of the time grew in such a small span. IT, BT, we didn't expect. We didn't have that kind of infrastructure, and Now we are facing
In
that
a very short time,
difficulty,
Bangalore
yes.
has grown to.
So now the government has started taking policies to, see that we'll decongest the city, we'll expand outside. And
I
there are
think the
beautiful projects
agricultural
which are
ban
coming up.
has been effective, right?
Yes.
That was one good thing that the government has done, so that
And
people
they
now can explode into a lot of.
regulatory bodies have come into existence
Correct.
now. RERA is there, and your violations are not taken easy now. The government is very strong and strict on that. So these factors slowly will decongest the cities. What I understand, the traffic flow would be divided, and I'm sure these things will happen over a period of time.
So coming to Bangalore development, especially with the metros, now Kanakpura line is extended, Mysore Road line is extended, Nelmangla line has been extended. What do you think these belts are property pricing? Because Prestige Jindal City is touching 11,500, 12,000 rupees plus now. You think that'll go still above, or you think that particular belt or any other belts will see?
Umer, you have touched all those areas and you have told which are the areas. I mean, you have the question itself is
an answer to you.
answer
Okay.
to that.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
So-
These, metro.
So, what is your idea on pricing? These places, what government has extended the lines, but what about pricing? What do you
Prices
think
would be uniform. See, Umer, you go anywhere, the cost of construction,
cost of acquisition?
developers also have their own problems. See, until unless the government comes in and eases these difficulties, ease of doing business, which the government is focusing. I'm sure the government is focusing on that. Reforms on lands and things like that. Now, what has happened now? Conversions are not been happening. They have been, carefully been done, and that is going to affect the plotted development and things like that. Policies. So, wherever the city, we had international airport at one part of the time, and you see any international airport in the world, that area has developed.
That's
yes.
like how we have
So,
Greater Bangalore.
Infrastructure, when you give infrastructure, the property rates have to go up, and they will go up, and it's going to be standardized everywhere.
True.
And these areas, whatever you mentioned, the blue line of metro
Yes.
would definitely grow in future.
Yes.
Would definitely grow.
So
in future.
equally priced also. So it's a right place for people to
investments,
investments,
yes,
right? They
yes.
start buying even plots or
They should.
apartments
Yes.
or any of these particular, because
Right.
the infrastructure metro is ready. You will have a lot of people flocking that particular area, right? Coming to Bangalore Realtors Association and agents which are involved, we've got one era when the prop tech companies have come into place, and they've been doing bookings in chunks of hundreds and so on. You think next the AI generation that's coming up, in fact it's happening right now. If you see Dubai, London, those places, AI is doing a lot of things on real estate. What about Bangalore or India? What's happening here? Do you think AI will take over?
See, AI is a interesting tool which enhances your efficiency of working. Any other tools, you take CRM, whatever the existing tools are there. But a humane touch and the convincing power which the realtors have. See, in-depth knowledge of the areas, it's only a person like Umair or some BRAI member or an agent would have. And the capacity to, understand the client. You have to understand the client's need, what exactly the client is looking, and then you give him the right guidance. And client would prefer to meet you personally, understand, and at least the Indian brains are like that, and yes, but I would say we should have leverage on these artificial intelligence and CRMs and other things. We have to upgrade ourselves, and apart from that, this will go hand in glove, is what I understand. I don't think so that the person who's not a complaints will not survey. No, it's not. It's not the case.
What is, as per your experience so far with other agents, other associates of ours, and so on, something that you want them to correct and evolve from there, which has been like age-old practice of real estate, something that you want them to correct? One or 2 points that you can touch upon. No, don't do this, do something like this because this is a new way of doing it.
See, generally what I feel the agents do mistake is They just want the transaction to be done.
Huh.
They don't want to build up the
Relationship, correct, correct.
So they lack here. No, it's not a
So
transaction.
this one good point for you all is, rather than just concentrating on that transaction and that commission check that you're looking at, you should look to build your
a relationship
relationship,
with the
because
client,
the
and-
survey says that every relationship that you build with a client gives you 3 more transactions from that.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Continuing the
Exactly.
conversation with you. So that is one very good point. Anything else you feel?
And give proper knowledge to the buyer. He ultimately comes with his wealth, and he trusts you like an advocate or a doctor. You have to give them right guidance because you have the right knowledge, the in-depth knowledge you have because of your expertise, because you have spent so much time in this industry, and you are the best person to guide him. You understand Bangalore back of your palm. You know what is happening,
Exactly.
what will happen to your investment, and which is a right investment, and what is a legal building, what is an illegal building. There are so many factors which you understand. The client will not know so many factors.
Just not sitting in the office
guide
and
them
opening
right.
up a menu card and just selling something that you want to sell.
Always treat the client as if you are going to buy that property, and how do you look at
Exactly,
it?
exactly.
That is what we all stand for, and that is how we have got into the ethical practices, and that is how we have been respected today because of these reasons.
Coming to a property transaction, the most important thing that everybody would look is legal, right? What is your take on Bangalore's real estate with legal? There are some places which has got B khata, some places have got different kind of sanctions that are there. Now every time we have a call, we always get to ask is OC there? Okay. Apart from this, there's land legal also to be think. How? What do you put a thing on that?
Umar, I always tell every investor of mine, legal is a must.
Yes.
See, in a property transaction, the core factor is legal. You have to see, many people do the mistake of not going to an advocate, understanding the property properly. They put in their hard-earned money, and then later on they suffer, and then they run about to courts and things like that. Find the best legal person, go to him, get your papers vetted from him, understand the pros and cons from him, and take guidance from 1 or 2 people. Proper guidance, because you're putting, ultimately it's a huge sum of money what you're putting into real estate.
Exactly.
So legal is very, very, very important. Understand the law, because there are so many factors here. Like you rightly said, we have B khata, we have green belt,
SCST,
we have SCST
all that,
lands, and there are so many factors which we don't understand. So unless you don't get a proper legal done from a proper legal advisor, don't ever invest, is what my
True,
thought
of
is.
course.
Please
of
go
course,
to
yes.
proper legal guidance you take, and then put in your money. So take time, understand everything. Don't hurry up.
Just a quick rapid fire round. You can just answer how it is coming. Whitefield or Koramangala?
Whitefield, because Koramangala is already developed. No, Whitefield is
It's expanding.
So you put in your money in a right place in an expanding market. So that would
North Bangalore, South Bangalore?
I personally would see both are good, but I personally feel North Bangalore.
North is you. Plot or apartment?
Definitely a plot.
A boutique builder unit or a city?
See, that depends on
A township or a city?
that depends on what kind of budget you have. If I have a good budget, I would definitely go outskirts and buy a beautiful plot there and put up a nice bungalow, because you have all the infrastructure in place now, and the government is bringing a lot of reforms, and things will be easy tomorrow. So, see, always invest in your money where it's going to grow next. See, inside the city, it's already come to a point where it might not go to that extent. It will grow. It's not that. One thing, Umer, real estate is one sector where you will never, ever, ever lose money if you have done your investment sensibly with proper legal documentations.
Correct.
I will tell you 1, 2, 3 incidences. I had an investor with me, and he wanted to take my guidance. He wanted to buy something else. He wanted to buy a building inside the city, which was fetching some rental returns. I advised him against that and asked him to buy 2 acres of land, little outskirts.
Okay.
Okay, we bought that land and given it to a grade builder for joint development.
Okay.
See, that land was purchased for 5 crores an acre.
Okay.
2 acres were purchased at 10 crores. Okay. Now 2 acres of a land on a 100-feet road,
Oh,
you're getting 3.25 FR.
yes.
So if you do the calculation, I think you're getting about 1.3 lakh square feet into 3.25 FR is about 3.5 lakh.
Yes.
The builder has given you back 50%. That's almost about 1.5 lakh.
You get built up
The
area.
minimum sale area, even if you take at 6,000 rupees, it's 90 crores. What is your investment? 10 crores. What are your returns? So it always makes sense, go outskirts, buy a nice property and keep it.
But there is a little bit of waiting period. It is bought, waited for some time, and then you go in for a development.
Maybe 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years, yes.
Maybe 5 years.
That has to be there. Yeah.
Maybe 5 years. See, any investment maturity would take minimum 5 years.
Dubai or Bangalore?
See, right now,
That
if you're
question,
talking
I think
of,
everybody's got one.
international, right now, UAE somehow has, taken a different look, and
Yes.
there are a lot of investments which have been coming and which might be there for the next 3-4 years. But Bangalore is a sustainable growth, and like I told you earlier also, Bangalore is not that graph-driven investment sector. Dubai, yes, it could overnight shoot up and overnight drop.
Yeah.
So, but right now things in Dubai also are averaging the lot.
I think they're also doing a good job of the golden visas coming in, make it easy for investment. So that we have multi nationals available there and so on. I think, and security wise, I think world's best security that is there in Dubai. So you think somewhere Bangalore is also heading towards being that? Can that come? Because we've got a lot of people coming in. Government is doing a fantastic job of going to different countries and bringing in factories and industries into Karnataka. And that is a next industry warehouse revolution, you can call it.
You see, Karnataka is one among the highest GST payer in the country, one among them. Yes. And yes, the government has a will to do, and they are seriously working towards it. If you read every day, the intention of government is known that they want to do. They want to improve the infrastructure. They definitely want to see that Karnataka is one state which is recognized in that fashion, and I wish it happens that way.
I think we've been premier in a lot of things, like take it from last 50-60 years of ISRO or anything else. We've been always the first to do something that has to be done.
Yes.
Right. In India, I think that has always been there. So Bangalore or Hyderabad?
Bangalore, definitely. I would say Bangalore.
As a personal thing, what do you like, a beachfront or a hillside property?
Given a choice, I would like both. But
you have to live in one.
Yes, I come from a very humble family from Chikmagalur. I'm a coffee planter.
So it's going to be hillside.
Dad and my grandfather, they were coffee planters. So I come from the Malnad region, and I would love Malnad.
So that's hillside, I can take it as. If you had to invest about 10 crores today, what and where will it be in Bangalore?
In and around ORR.
Okay. Wherever the peripheral
ring road is
coming
going,
up.
see, you just sit
ORR or CRR? Either ways.
Yes, RCR. Correct. Yeah. You sit down, see the CDP, you understand where the developments are coming, the governments are coming up with some smart cities, now neon city there.
Exactly.
So there are new cities they're planning, and our present government is definitely looking at, putting up a beautiful city there.
True.
You would have heard about it, you would have seen it. It's definitely outskirts where your money will grow. I mean, it's my personal experience.
Yes.
You put your money and that will definitely grow in outskirts.
Right.
But
so this is for investors. If you are looking to invest, the right place to invest is going to be around the outer ring road or the STRR, that's a satellite town ring road. you can see a lot of agricultural lands that are coming up which are up for sale. Make sure you're, like President Sir said, make sure the legal is right.
Yes, that's very
get
important.
your property fenced, get your documentation right, and have the ownership of the property. I think that was the best investment that you could do for the next few years, that you can be invested in real estate. Now, coming to the next question that I would, one deal that you regret, I should have done it, I missed it out. What was that? One transaction you said, okay, I should have done that, not this, or maybe something that
I missed out some property in Whitefield long time back, which was coming at a very attractive price, and somehow we missed out on that, and I still regret on that. There's so many of them we have missed out. I mean, see, real estate is one sector where after a few years you feel,
but
this property
exactly.
was at that price, we didn't buy, that is there. That's what I said. Real estate is one factor which is growing, and God has stopped making land. So, there is going to be a scarcity of land. So, best investment would be real estate. You put your money in real estate sensibly, like you rightly said, do your legal properly, and put your money. You would never fail in real estate. You would never fail. I remember I got a property in Whitefield for about 350 rupees. 350 rupees, and the gentleman is still holding the property today. Yesterday, I got him an offer of 10,000 rupees per square feet. It's 2 acres.
Okay.
And he says, no, I'll hold it. So, the time duration would be about 10 to 12 years.
Okay.
So, where is 350 rupees? Where is 10,000 rupees?
Exactly.
So, real estate is one sector which would definitely give you returns. And time and again, I would say that. Do your investment sensibly, you'll never go wrong.
Super. So, most wildest negotiation that you had, or toughest negotiation, or something that you went through?
I remember some time back where they wanted to, put in cash instead of check. And we had to explain to them that doesn't work.
That doesn't work, yeah.
So, and he was not able to.
But nowadays, I don't see cash in transactions.
No,
it's all white.
No,
it's all full check
Government has
transactions.
taken. Government has taken very strong.
Yes, exactly.
Factors. You don't now. You see nowadays you don't find 100 rupees in your pocket. Leave about others. You don't keep 100 rupees in your pocket now. So cash has been totally eradicated, which is good. I'm happy. It looks funny at times when
Fantastic.
there was a time.
So this is going to be the next question for all the agents out there. Tell me this, sir, that why should an agent who's independently working as an agent, an associate, should join BRAI and be part of the association?
Very important. Very important. I'll tell you what happens in organizations. Organizations, especially BRAI, I would tell you, BRAI is not an organization, it's a netted family, as you see. And these organizations definitely want to benefit the members. So many leverages. Now, if you see BRAI, for example, we have this zonal activities.
Okay.
We have 5 zones. And Umair, you are aware that these zones are doing business. They connect, they get together and they do business. That's a wonderful idea, And we have these meetings, if you roughly see, we have about 30 meetings annually. 30 meetings, that means the members are meeting about 30 times in a place and exchanging notes and
exchanging properties
and doing business.
Yeah.
And BRAI, like I rightly told you, see, we have chairmen, we have legal cell chairman, we have zonal head, we have sports chairman, and you'll be surprised to know that we have already 25 years now. We have celebrated 25 years.
Just celebrated the 25 years in BRAI. Yeah.
The legal chairman who hears out grievances,
Okay.
Uber, you'll be shocked to know, in this 25 years, it is fewer than 15 grievances that have come to board to resolve.
Okay.
So that is how, so ethically the members work among themselves.
True.
See, the comfort with me is if Umair is a BRAI member, I just call up, pick up the phone and tell Umair, this is my client, this is the number, you please take care. He does that, he closes the transaction, gets your commission, gives you in hand.
Trust level is high.
Trust level is high. And you have education programs. That
is very important. Guys, they have education programs, I think, rolling out every 3 to 4 months. There's something or the other happening. So, that is so crucial because you'll get updated with legal that's happening around our legal system. Anything with GST, the CAs will come and do the,
the reforms, whatever government has done, the policies.
Policies that are changing. Then we've got other builders coming and, showcasing their properties into their thing. So, all these are fantastic things why you should be part of Bangalore Realtors Association.
So education programs, and we have exhibitions.
That is one other good networking.
Networking. We get all the builders connected. They showcase their properties. We get BRAI members to be there. We have internal WhatsApp groups where we do business. So definitely, it's a win-win scenario to be a member of BRAI. I'm sure.
I think recently you all even rolled out the under 30 memberships.
Yes,
also, right?
We want to bring in the next generation should take over. So we have to groom the leaders. So we have thought of forming a youth wing. BRAI.
Okay.
And we already have a woman wing in BRAI.
Okay.
So they are doing a fantastic job. And
I think one of our podcasts, I would love to invite two ladies from, and then do a lovely podcast with them.
Gayatri Naik, she's also the president of Rotary.
Yes.
She's the president of women wing, and now we have a youth wing, which will take up. And see, we connect, we meet each other. See, like I told you, we have close to about 120 meetings annually. So in these meetings, you connect to one. You understand the scenario. You discuss what is happening and how to reform yourself, how to improve. So there's a lot of benefits in becoming a member.
So apart from just going to Google and taking out a random number and calling that particular person up and then giving your valued property to them to sell, you rather go to Bangalore Realtors Association, go to their website, all the members are there, pick and choose whom you want to deal according to the area, call them up, they'll be happy to meet you at their office or at the location that you would prefer. They will guide you with the pricing, they'll guide you with what you need to do with the property, and that should be a fantastic thing. So Bangalore Realtors Association is doing very good jobs on you not only educating their own members, but also customers also can get a lot of education done on what the properties are.
Now see, Umair, you see the testimony of so many builders. Right. I mean, you take Mr. Irfan Razak from Prestige, you take Mr. Jitu Veerwani from Embassy, you take Satwa Salapuria, you take legal heads, the judges who have spoken so good about BRAI. It is only because of the ethical practices BRAI members follow. See, like I told you, there's no BRAI members going to cheat any clients. They're going to give them a clean transaction.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the comfort level people have. You were asking me earlier also, what is the difference between the intelligence, Yes, that is required. But a human touch is definitely there, and that will not go away.
Exactly.
So we should guide them and keep doing this. I mean, that's the beauty of BRAI members. Very, very, very ethical and transparent policies we have adopted. We have never shied away. If any member has done anything wrong, we have removed. You are aware that we have removed those members from the association.
True.
That has never happened. Maybe one case in this 25 years. And, we were strict on that. We never shied away to take such decisions, bold decisions. So that's the beauty of the organization. We help each other. We coordinate with each other. We do business with each other.
Coming to RERA, especially Karnataka RERA, how are your inputs helping them, or how are they in transaction with you?
See, at national level, from the NAR India level, we have already requested the government to get us one license, one country, one license. The government is seriously looking at it. And then Maharera recently, they have included in the draft itself that the agent commission is defined there. It is defined.
That safeguards
the interest.
Exactly.
Policy making, so many of these reforms which we have been asking. Then now if you see, RERA is in town. A lot of regulations have come into town. We have been asking the government to give rebate on first-time buyers. Some stamp duty rebate on the first-time buyer. The first time I would accumulate, I'm buying the property first time. I'm a new buyer. Give some rebate and concession in the stamp duty. And then we're requesting the government to give on lower income group, that is LIG housing sector, to give, incentives like tax free. They were there in some time back.
But they were very minimal.
Certain governments did, and they somehow. So we are encouraging them so that, reduction and stamp duty for buyers to buy their first time homes. These are the policies which we have recommended, and the government has to take a call on this. We are strongly recommending these things, and we have been recommending the government to make things easy. Land reform acts, very difficult. Yes, government is definitely working towards it. I wouldn't say every government is working towards it. They want to make.
But I think they also need the ground level input, right? So that will come from us. The agents will give the ground level input, and through the association.
Yes, that's a very important thing what you said.
We will get the information.
We are requesting the government. See, recently when you policy making, when you taxations and all that, the government takes consequence from CREDAI and other places.
Yes.
So we have been requesting the government, you consider the real estate body also. Whenever you are making policy decisions, these are the grounded level people who understand well what exactly it is. So you should, consider their views also, is what we are requesting the government. From the national level, actually, we have NAR India. The government should consult the NAR India, invite them also, understand from them while doing the policy making. That will definitely help the government understand the problems of the buyers and sellers, whatever it is.
So recently Maharera has introduced examination for real estate agents. They have a test which they have got go through for the license. Is Karnataka government also doing something in similar lines? I think you're very close to.
See, we in fact had met the then Home Minister, Mr. Krishnappa, and the RERA secretary, and we had given certain suggestions. And out of those suggestions, one suggestion was to to give us in education system any courses for the real estate agents, and
certified courses,
things like that. And now on national level also, the NAR India has been talking to the education minister to do that. And since Maharera has already
implemented the
15A or something like that, so I think that is going to be followed soon by all these states. That's what we hope. It should soon happen that.
I think you're very close to our Bangalore RERA, this one, no? Mr.
See, these are the officers where
he's
known to us, and we have been suggesting, we have been telling them what's going to help us, and sometimes they take things into consideration, sometimes they have their own difficulties. So,
you think going forward, maybe not months, of course, maybe a couple of years, will the government come up with a policy that your transaction has to only be through RERA registered agents? Will that come in? Like in US, you cannot do a transaction without an agent.
It is right now the same system in India too. When you, it's the same system in India. You, without having a RERA license or a RERA number, you cannot transact.
No. I will say even for somebody to buy and sell property.
Second sales, yes. Second sales, the RERA does not imply, because RERA will not be able to regularize that, where individuals keep selling and things like that. So many individuals.
No, but at least the associate or the agent, at least having a license would hold good, right?
See, India is a very vast country with so many agencies. See, we have an association in Bangalore, one of the oldest association. We have about 250 members. Off record, there are about 2 lakh agents in Bangalore. Right. So, so how are you going to regulate these things? Yes.
Regulate and manage, and those things.
Maybe future government might work out some ways out to do that.
But if it is good, right?
It is good.
If it is there, it is good, right?
Like US.
Maybe out of the 2 lakh, maybe 1 lakh, if you become the licensed agent, it's fantastic. It's good.
Accountability will be there, transparency will be there, and that will be a good thing. But let's hope. and see what the government takes a call on this.
Fantastic. Anything else that you would like to tell our viewers on?
I would only tell the viewers that, real estate is one sector. I've been telling time and again that, land is scarce and God has stopped making land. Real estate is one sector. Do your investments sensibly. Understand from a knowledgeable person. So what happens? The agents play a major role. These agents know the in and out know-how of property market. So, like a doctor, he knows what is the thing, and advocate knows to read the documentation. Similarly, a real estate agent knows, he is a doctor of the property. Please understand. He knows which property is good, which is bad, what are the legal issues with these properties. They do a lot of homework. It doesn't come easy. It's not that, the agents are making two people meet and taking their commission. No, please understand. A lot of hard work which goes into it by the agent, who then finally takes you, suggests and safeguards your money. So please take advice from an agent in any transaction, and that will be safe for you. He will guide you, he will advise you. And I would only say, yes, put your money in real estate and you'll, there's a beautiful saying I always keep telling people, don't wait and put money in real estate. Put money and wait. So, that has to grow and that will keep growing. That's all I would say. Do your sensible investment and it will definitely grow. It will be good for your children's future. There are so many families which have bought real estate and waiting for, the children's career. I would utilize this as my daughter's wedding, and I would utilize this for my son's education. And that has really paid off. So that's all I would say.
So a lot of lands nowadays coming into joint ventures and joint development that's happening, you think should somebody who has the money, has the land, get into joint venture, or should get a builder in place?
See, a developer definitely plays a major role, Umair, as you know that he has infrastructure, he has a set of infrastructure which he's been doing, and it's easier to give the land to a developer who's doing a good job, who's doing a quality product, and whose financial backgrounds are there where you don't suffer. Now, in RERA in place, these things have reduced a lot. So I would suggest, yes, if you have a good piece of land and you want to give to a builder, look at a grade builder. Look at his
A and A plus can both will work very well.
Both could definitely work, and yes, they will give value to your property, and
it always becomes a landmark out there. Once, as soon as any particular builder, Shobha, Prestige, Brigade, or anybody is coming over, a particular location, it creates complete demand, and
they know the market, exactly, so they know the trend, they know what sells where, they know what to make where.
Exactly.
So it's always.
I think that's where I feel the AI should do the research for them, and rather than coming into selling, AI should be there.
AI is going to be everywhere, I think. But see, there are a lot of government policies which has not allowed them to function fully. That might have over a period of time, is what I see.
When the approvals are concerned with developers and for land, are they still being the same long time-taking approvals,
That's one thing which I would honestly request the government, to make
faster clearances
of approvals and things like that, which is definitely, it's a huge sum of funds which is getting blocked, and the builders are not able to move.
Whole period becomes very long.
Government is making it now. Government is putting their efforts to make single window clearances and all that. That has been happening. It's in process, and I wish and hope these things will happen soon. And I'm sure in future we'll be seeing those things. I'm sure.
Apart from this North Bangalore, of course, Whitefield we spoke about. Then we spoke about Sharjapur. What about Kolar area? Being towards Kolar, that side. The Narsapura industrial area is there, that is almost touching towards Budigere. What about that area? How is that?
Kolar also is growing.
Is
If
growing
you see
there.
that sector, that sector has largely taken over by
Logistics, yeah, because I think Chennai Bangalore
corridor,
corridor is
like that.
coming
So
up there.
easily ingress and egress is there. So that corridor is growing in logistic sector largely is what I see.
What is your take on the second international airport?
Yes, the government has proposed, but it will definitely take time.
You think it will ease South Bangalore travel to North Bangalore thing? You really think? Because again, if I
It's
see,
going to ease Umer.
I feel that is also again 35, 40. So no, why should one hour travel again to wherever those locations that are?
What I'm trying to tell you is nothing is going to ease. By the time that airport is ready,
It's going to be again crowded.
again that's going to be the same factor. Like I told you, see, urbanization factor which is taking place. Every person wants to come to Bangalore and live a better life here.
Correct.
Take the education, you have opportunities here. So, now government understanding the factor, they are trying to improve the infrastructure in urban areas also, so that, so these are one of the plans that the airport should be a little outskirts so that area grows again.
Grows. Correct.
So,
correct.
any
Now, recently Ramnagaram has bought into the Bangalore pin code. So,
Yes.
how is that thing? What is your take on that?
Ramnagar is famous for that actually. Ramnagar has been from centuries. So, I think the right thing what they've done is what I understand.
It's expanded now Bangalore to complete.
Yeah, they have
Good
included.
region.
They have
Yeah,
included
Yes.
Ramnagar, and that is a trend. You are going to see that in future. See, they need to keep including these areas
The areas, right?
because Bangalore cannot take it. Bangalore cannot take it. Please understand. Now you see the kind of traffic we are complaining of. I mean, why this is happening? Because, like I told you, 65% of the people live in Bangalore. So
True,
that's
true.
definitely going to happen. So the government has taken a right policy of decongesting Bangalore and making it a little
With all
better.
this expansion happening, which is fantastic for the city, like you said, decongesting the thing, but somewhere, do you think the central Bangalore prices have corrected in the last few months?
Yes. It is due to these policies. What I understand, and the RERA has come into play. The government is very strict on illegal constructions.
Yes.
And these things have corrected the prices a little, is what I understand.
But still, there are pockets of Indranagar, Koramangala, which are
Yes, the charm is there.
still
The charm
rocketing.
will not-
HSR, I've heard. Now,
The charm
recently,
is not
HRBR, all touching 30,000 plus mark on commercial development, commercial properties.
See, somebody who has stayed in Jaimal for several years, and now his son wants to move out from that and start his family, he would again love Jaimal.
Correct.
There are people who doesn't want to leave those areas.
Leave those
Beautiful areas like Koramangala, Jaimal.
In real estate, the next best that is happening is the retail space. Now you
Yes.
see jewelers opening
Yes.
stores,
Yes.
retailers going into micro markets and opening large stores. What is your take on that?
If you see Bangalore now, you have satellite towns. Before you used to have MG Road, Brigade Road, commercial.
Everybody used to come to that place to shop from the
Now, every town you take, Alanka has become a satellite town. You take Whitefield has become a satellite town. You see, you travel a little further away from Fisher on HBR layout. You see
HBR,
now,
yeah.
you have all the malls, the facilities. So every place you're going to have these areas developed there, and I think that growth would definitely be there in all the satellite towns.
True. So that was a fantastic conversation with Mr. Afzal. Now, going forward, let us know whom is the next guest you want us to invite them here. And don't forget to like and share. Thank you.